Hey, Eddie, what's up, buddy? Hey, I was just entering.
Just sitting there holding a microphone, typing in the computer?
holding the microphone, typing in the computer. I went to GameStop.
What are you doing?
Well, they give you these receipts when you buy something at GameStop, and they have a little thing.
Oh, is that survey bullshit?
It's a survey, and they say that you win a $100 gift card if you get lucky. But see, the problem is I like everybody at my GameStop.
Yeah.
And I think the only way to win is to just shit on it and be like, it was a worse service. He told me to go back to Mexico. He said I was a Christ killer. You know, like that's
a Christ killer.
Like, first of all, how bad does your GameStop trip have to go for that? That's what you get told by the employee. Like, how bad of a customer do you have to be for the guy to say, go back to Mexico, Christ killer?
You Christ killer.
You Christ killer. How bad, how rough.
What could have happened, and how long were you in the GameStop?
And I'm just holding like a Yoshi's Woolly World.
You've only been in there like 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
Go back to Mexico. You
Christ
killer.
Like that. So, but I think I have to say that. I think I have to say that in the survey.
Yeah, because otherwise I don't think anything happens.
Oh, he liked it? Well, he's going to come back.
Yeah, he's going to keep coming back.
Oh, he had a good time? Fuck him.
Yeah.
Let him keep entering.
Why are we going to give him $100 to spend here? Because he's going to spend $100 here anyway.
He's going to spend $100 anyway. This fucking idiot. So why?
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Yeah, and I'm not.
You need to raise the stink.
I don't want to. I'm thinking about. I want to find a store where there's an asshole and then do it.
There's one on Wilshire.
Is there an asshole there?
I don't know, but there's a GameStop on Wilshire.
Yeah, maybe.
We could go make enemies with him, I'm sure.
We could make enemies, and then. But see that, and then look, no offense, because you're a white man.
Yeah.
I have some white blood in me, so I can't hate the white man. But there was an older white guy tonight at GameStop who.
Which GameStop?
Burbank.
Is this Steve's GameStop?
No, it's the one adjacent to Steve's.
Is this the one in the mall?
No, Steve's in the mall.
Steve's in the mall. This is the one over at the Empire Center.
This old guy was looking for a game, an older white man, and they didn't have it, and he angrily walked out of the store. And I walked out, and he was telling me, he's like, oh, they should just tell you when you call them that there's limited stock. They shouldn't. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't know. And, like, now I'm just waiting for him to be, and I got to pay for all these Mexicans. Like, that's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting on, like.
If we had a wall, there wouldn't be limited stock.
Goddamn wall. Like, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for it to go there. It didn't. I kind of ended it quick.
It would have if you kept going.
I don't know.
It would have if you kept going.
I don't know.
You need to keep going.
See if I can get him to do it.
It wouldn't take much.
Few seconds?
Maybe. Tops. 10 seconds tops. You get him to say something about a wall.
You think?
Yeah. If he's that angry about a limited stock in video game, then he's got a lot more. There's more anger underneath
There's more there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's...
Because I'd walk in, I'm not an angry person. I'd walk in and be like, we're out already?
Right.
Man, that sucks. I should have gotten here a little bit earlier. My bad.
Yeah.
You said limited stock.
Right.
He walks in thinking he's entitled to that limited stock.
Well, you let the Mexican buy one.
If you're that quick to blow, then you got a lot of shit under there. Huh?
Maybe so. You should be able to shit on the people at the store, and they give you the $100.
Yeah.
Not the employee.
Yeah,
this thing's customer.
Yeah.
There's an.
It's like that McDonald's Monopoly game like 20 years ago. It's rigged. It's bullshit.
I didn't know this. Eddie Pence just told me this before we started taping.
It's bullshit.
That the McDonald's game,
it was rigged.
The Monopoly, and then there's proof. A former cop reportedly rigged McDonald's Monopoly game to win almost every prize for 12 years and a $24 million.
He was like that guy in fucking Real Genius. Remember Laszlo in the basement?
Right, yeah.
And he just had the thing. He filled out all the forms. And he won all the prizes.
Set up a scheme. Oh, my God. To provide winning pieces in exchange for a cut of the money.
Like what? What cop walked into which McDonald's to set all that up?
All right, look. Talk to the manager. Look, I got a proposition.
I need to talk to the manager, the manager, the manager.
Look, we need to talk here. How about this? That's fucking brutal. You know what, though? That is, God.
More than 24 million.
Fucking mutt. You can't just walk. You can't rig it once and be happy.
No.
And walk away.
You can't win a few million.
Yeah,
you can't rig a few million and walk away. You got to have all the millions.
Every fucking million has to be. And what, man? Fuck, of course it was a cop. Try to snatch my crops. These pigs want to blow my house down. So, I've been playing video games.
Which one?
I jumped back into Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Already completed it, but
Is there some new mission you didn't do?
I haven't touched the DLC from like 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, you know what? It's high time. So I jumped back in. I
How-
just love the game so much, I wanted to take time to walk away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm back in it. And I'm watching these videos that my godson Carlito sent me.
Yeah.
Zeltik. It's good. Some guy, he goes by Zeltik, Zeltik or something like that. And he just is this dude, every video is just a lot of lore and backstory and what is this all.
That's too much Zelda.
I'm like, I forget the minute I'm done. I don't
That's too much.
He's like, if you remember this was from the Windwalk. I'm like, who the fuck remembers a flute? I don't remember a fucking flute.
There was a flute in a bush.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember that. I played
Not the golden flute, the silver flute.
right. I played every second of Skyward Sword and Wind Waker and Link to the Past.
Hey, you didn't remember the silver flute in the bush?
I was like, I don't fucking remember this shit. This guy fucking has this encyclopedic knowledge and he makes these videos. I'm like, how do you remember this shit? Like, good for him, But it's
That's
like,
what's important in his life. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess, because there was some island in Zelda in Breath of the Wild where he realized if you
Did
look
you ever
up
go to the
Zelda-
island?
I did. I didn't know. I was like, the fuck is this? There's nothing here. Fuck it, I'll leave. And he was like, had you noticed that there's one dead tree surrounded by 4 small dead trees? It's an homage to the very first dungeon and the very first Legend of Zelda. And I was like, the fuck's he talking about? And then he shows a picture. Oh, right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to remember this? Imagine how my girl...
He's probably the only one that knew that. So all those guys that made that game made it for that one guy.
They're like, look...
He's the only guy that fucking appreciated it.
This is for Shemp over in
This
the
is
UK.
this is for Zeldik.
This is for Zeltik. Your name, if you watching, I like your videos. They're great.
He's not
Go
watching.
subscribe.
He's too busy playing Zelda
He's too
to watch
busy
these.
memorizing Zelda lore and like just huddled around children at a park. Like they're all like about to call the cops, and he's like, "No,
No.
you have to know
Listen.
about the magic, like the mask." And like,
There's
dude,
the mandolin.
it's right. It's like and they're all British.
Always.
Look at these fucking British
Always.
guys breaking balls on YouTube. It's like the one dude you sent me, the guy who the day after the Spider-Man.
Well, it's because we were told
Split.
it split, and then I scrolled everywhere on YouTube, and there was
Yeah.
one guy had a video. It was like Marvel and Sony back together. I'm like, oh, and I was looking for any shred of hope.
And
Any
then
shred of
this
hope.
guy just
He goes on for like 15 minutes.
Spider-Man is going to be friends with the Human Torch in
That's what he said.
4 movies in.
He's
and then
like-
he's going to befriend Pyro. It's like Iceman.
And then they're gonna do 3 more.
He said 7 movies.
7 movies. There's gonna be 2 more,
Right.
and then a new trilogy where he's doing his Spider friends with
Yeah.
Torch and
Iceman.
and Iceman.
The balls
Or
on this guy.
Firestar and Iceman.
The balls on this guy to fucking sit there. And look, he's not even excited.
No,
he says
that's
it-
why he sells it so hard, because
that's
he's
why
not.
he's not excited. He's like, oh my god, you're not gonna believe this, but then you think, oh, it's
He's
bullshit.
not like that Zero dipshit that does the Star
that
Wars stuff.
moron, that fucking lump of shit. Why anybody watches these? Anyway,
Oh,
watch
God.
us. But anyone else, fuck him. But this guy, like, he has the cadence of like a guy telling you, attention, Ross is going to be closing in 10 minutes, so please get all your purchases and take them up to the register.
So you will listen to him because it's a
Yeah,
voice of
whoa,
authority.
He doesn't give a fuck.
It's a voice of
he's
authority.
like, there's going to be 7 more Spider-Man
He's like,
films.
Sony and Marvel
He's
reached an
going-
agreement for 7 more
It's
films,
fucking crazy.
where Marvel will get 30% of the gross. And
Right.
so- like,
So-
what?
Whoa, shit. How did this guy know?
And then Marvel gets Venom in the MCU.
Right. And I'm like, who the fuck told Simon Clive all this shit? Like, how did this guy know? That's the other thing you got to wonder.
And I bought it all.
Right, when it's YouTube,
I
you're
bought
like,
all
well,
of it.
How do you know?
He's like, they want to get this deal done before D23, so Tom
Right.
Holland can come out and announce it himself. Like, he had the whole
Like,
thing planned
he
out for
fucking-
D23.
D20, everything. That's all going to happen, and there's going to, he was like, they're going to mix the Star Wars and the Marvel universes by the 3rd film. Like, who the fuck? He's just spoiled.
They're going to find out Doctor Doom is actually Emperor
And
Palpatine.
Doctor Doom is actually going to be played by Robert Downey Jr. It turns out Iron Man didn't die and tried to be a villain. It's like, what the fuck? Like, and he just says it so matter of fact. Like, well, I
You're
guess
like,
he's
of course he's right. He
has
sounds.
to be. If he just I mean, look, he just says it. This is our world, our nerdy shit.
Yeah.
This is like, we need to understand that guys like that
Yeah.
is the frat boy douchebag of, oh yeah, I banged like 4 girls last night, bro. And like, okay, sure you did. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. It's the same fucking. Look, I counted up. I think I probably fucked over 10,000 women.
I mean, if you add it up, it's like 3 a day.
3 a day, bro. That's how it is, bro. I always get late on my birthday. Just weirdos like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I do too.
Well, yeah.
I mean, who doesn't get late on their birthday? Right.
Yeah, man.
There's one day to get late. It's your birthday.
Especially if you're raised Catholic.
Oh, yeah.
My God. You get those birthday treats for starting at age 6. Anyway, that's. But why do we believe these people? I think because we want to.
At that point, he had me at a weak moment. Because I was looking for
I was
anything. I wanted
hurting.
Spider-Man back in the MCU.
Yes, and I'm like, okay.
And I was willing to go anywhere and listen to anybody about it.
Yep. And maybe this
English-sounding monotone
BBC
douchebag
Two guy, this BBC Two
who
guy,
puts together a 15-minute video with video highlights, and it's all edited together well. And
it's slick.
Literally 24 hours later, he did this whole thing.
Slick. As slick as that Joker trailer, which I guarantee you that movie's going to stink.
Ooh.
But as slick as that trailer, Joker looks slick as fuck. Great looking trailer.
Yeah, but
it's going to stink. But, it's just go watch King of Comedy instead, everybody. Go rent King of Comedy.
Watch King of Comedy, then Taxi Driver right after.
Taxi Driver. And
you're like,
okay, I see what they're doing. I get it. That's it. Taxi Driver, King of Comedy. There's your new Joker movie. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
But King of Comedy, by the way, that's up there for my.
That's a great movie. That's a great movie.
That's up there, man. That's up there.
That's a great movie.
Friday the 13th, the video game is on Switch now. Woo!
When does it? Is it already out?
It's out. I've been playing it with Andrea, my cousins back in Texas. It's amazing.
I might have to get. I never got it for the PS4.
I got to be honest. I know that if you put the best TVs on the planet and put them side by side, you could tell the difference graphically. I can't. I just playing. I'm like, yeah, it reminds me of the PS4. It's not. It doesn't look It doesn't look so bad graphically.
Anything different in the game?
Nah, not really.
Just the exact same
fun.
game.
It's so much game. It's glitchy, but it's so much fucking fun. And they're never gonna update it. That's the sad part. They were gonna have a Jason X. They were gonna do a spaceship, but they got. I guess they lost the rights to the people who own the rights to the movie.
So it's just. They just left it.
It's just basically it's in limbo. Maybe one day they'll add it, but I think it's just in
That'd be cool
limbo.
to have the spaceship.
Jason X and the spaceship is one of the camps. Fuck yeah, man. But yeah, it's fucking great. It is so much fun. I've been playing it. Highly recommend the Friday the 13th game. Again, it's not going to win prettiest game of the year awards.
No.
And sometimes you press a button that's supposed to do something and it won't happen. But all that said, it's still fucking fun. It is still a great fucking game. It is an absolute joy to play. It really is. So what do you think? I should trash? Should we find a GameStop that I go shit on it?
I'm thinking, well, we don't want to burn Steve.
No,
even though Steve might be the same as that fucking...
He's the singing bush. He's the singing
Well, except
bush.
Joe Capone doesn't think so.
Yeah, Joe Capone.
Joe Capone wants to burn that bush down.
He wants to kill him. He wants to burn. But I think Steve is you just walk in, he's just spouting some theory of Phase 5. And you're like, what the fuck?
What days does he work? I want to go. We got to talk to him.
We got to find Steve.
I want to see if he's got any info about Spider-Man.
If he says the same shit as a video, I'm punching him for Joe Capone.
That's all we got to go
I'm fucking him up. And
we got to go ask him.
Every punch, I'm going to be like, this is for Joe Capone. Boom. This is also for Joe Capone. Boom. Like, I will fuck that Joe Capone. If he just says the same shit that British numbnut said, I'll beat the fuck out of that guy for you. He might.
That'll end it for you.
It'll be a 7-picture deal. Like, what the stop?
Don't.
They're gonna bring
don't say he gets Venom. Don't say he gets Venom.
Stop it. So I just want because look. You see the 4 Zelda 3 big ass Zelda books on lore. I read them all covered. I forgot them all already. You know what I mean? I already forgot everything. I love reading them.
There's no room in your brain for that information.
Right. That's the thing.
Because you have to deal with reality.
Yes.
And you can only have so much comic book nerd shit in your head.
So I have a lot of Zelda shit, but what I have
you can't retain that much detail.
Every 100 years, a male is born to the Gerudo. You know, that's all. I can give you that.
You can have the broad strokes of
He's
Zelda.
The hero
you
of
can't
time.
have
Zelda's they each have a piece of the Triforce. Zelda.
There's
Link,
no
and
room for the minutia of Zelda.
I just enjoy the games. I love the fuck out of them. But then you're like,
it's like trying to memorize all those names in an Aftermath book. There's no point.
GP Poo. Queef nut, like queef breath. Oh, queef. They were all queef breath. I'd have more respect.
If it's queef breath 1, 2, 3.
There's 7 queef breaths that you follow. I'd be all right for that. That I can handle. I don't know how this guy does, but Zeltik. It's a great dude. I learned something.
I guess if you
that
know,
I immediately forget.
if you knew what you loved and that's all you cared about,
That's all.
One solitary single. Like you just focused on Wolverine.
Yes,
and that was it.
That's it.
That's all you gave a shit about.
That's it.
Everything Wolverine.
Everything Wolverine. As I'm trying to get all the Marvel Legends Wolverine.
Yeah, you just get rid of all that other shit and you just focus on Wolverine.
That's it. Imagine the breakup letters that Zelda guy has gotten. You know what I mean? Like,
you think he's actually had a relationship to get to that point?
I think so.
Are you kidding me? There's no way he's had sex. There's no fucking way. 0% chance Zeltik has ever had sex.
We ain't mad at you.
No.
What if the poor guy's
whatever
watching?
you love, you do.
There's no way he's watching, though, right?
No, there's no fucking way. No, he's too busy making Zelda videos.
And they're great.
They're great, I'm sure. But he's never had sex.
You say never.
Never.
If I show you a video, will that reinforce it, do you think?
100%.
If
I don't even know what he looks like, and I 100%.
He ranked his 5 favorite mini bosses in the Zelda series.
Never had sex. There's no way. There's no way you can devote any more time in your life to
we do top 10s on our Ramble.
But we have lives outside of our comic book nerdom stuff.
Yeah.
We have other things.
So you think if you ask that
even
guy,
the Ramble's not focused on one thing.
No, it isn't. It never
We
will
do
be.
broad things.
Yeah, that's true.
We hit everything.
We try to. We bust balls all
We
our
bust
welcome.
balls. But if you're just focused solely on Zelda, there's no way you've had sex. You can't. It's too much energy put into sex.
You think? You don't think you could do it? Man.
We're fairly good-looking people.
We're the best looking people,
right?
I would think. Oh, yeah.
And we have decent personalities.
Oh, we'd mop up. If we
right?
were single, that's
what I'm saying. And it's a challenge for us to have sex.
And we live with women.
And we live with women.
Who've devoted
their
lives
at least half of their life with us.
Yeah. And that's tough.
And it's a challenge for us. He's devoted his whole life to Zelda. There's no way.
You don't think that scratches off a box and some psycho nympho's just beats it to everyone?
He doesn't have any more room in his brain.
But you don't think that some chick is into that? You don't think that
I'm not saying there's not a chick into that. I don't think he can look outside of Zelda.
She could be right there like, oh my God, I love your videos.
Right.
You know, maybe you should do one with me.
He'd look at her vagina like, oh, that's like the dungeon entrance.
Oh, that reminds me. And then, it's over.
He's like, I got to go write something down. This reminds me of something Zelda. I got to go write something down. And he's in there writing, and she's like, okay, well, I'm done.
So what if a woman came up to him with naked with a condom and said it's dangerous to go alone? Please take just like
and
the beginning of the
I'll be right back, and he's got to go fucking make a video about it.
Yeah, he doesn't. He could probably tell you who that old man's name is. The birthday of that guy who gives Link the sword in the first Zelda game. He could tell you all.
He could probably tell you the where that dude, like who's that guy's parents were in the family tree of Zelda lineage,
right?
Where that old man came from.
Right. Here it was. I was putting Zeltik right there with Tears for Fears, and boy, Eddie just.
There's just no way. You can't be that committed. You can't be that committed to a single subject.
You think?
And have sex.
You think?
No.
So those Bigfoot hunter guys, no way they get laid.
No.
You don't think there's some chick who's into that? There's got to be some chick.
I'm not saying again. I'm not saying there's not a chick into them. I'm saying they're too tunnel visioned to see the sex that's right there for them to have.
Right. Could you imagine?
It's on their end, not the girl's end. Because there's some freaky girl out there for everybody.
Gorgeous woman who's all into it. And
everywhere.
She gets naked. The guy's like, put that back on. Pussy juice scares squatches. A pussy juice will scare a squatch.
You try to scare squatches away.
What the fuck are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. They're too focused.
Cook bacon. They like the smell of bacon. Squatches like bacon. Put that shit back on. They don't like pussy juice. What's the matter with you?
Right, exactly. She totally would have had sex with him, but he's like,
this guy really?
He's thinking Bigfoot before he's thinking anything else. Everything runs through the filter of Bigfoot.
Here's why I think that Zeltik has had sex. Here's why. Because I ever tell you my story when I worked at a bookstore in Dallas. I'm happy you're here. I can visually do this.
Okay.
I might have said this on the Ramble, but now people can see it.
Okay.
This guy came in. He looked bad, and he smelled worse than he looked.
Okay, I remember this guy.
Large fella.
Yeah.
And large man, the large had nothing to do with it. That just didn't help his physical appearance.
Okay.
And he also had those nasty neck things that, you know what I mean? Like everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And like just a gross, you know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
yes.
Invisible Woman fucks Mole Man if she has to fuck one of them and the two of them are together. Her Mole Man and that guy. And Invisible Woman's like, I guess I gotta go Mole Man. Like anyway, so he's there, and I don't know if he was with, this is a hard part, his mother or his girlfriend. I don't know which one it was.
Uh-huh.
And
I remember this.
He walks up with a box, like the entire series of Battlestar Galactica, Babylon 5, right? He walks up with this, and he's going to pay, and I'm ringing him up, and the woman, he's like asking a question. I think he's about to ask me if we have something in stock.
Uh-huh.
And then you go, don't you already have? Just go ahead.
Don't you already?
Ah! He just does that. I'm not making that up. I swear to God. I know it's not right to laugh at the misery of that poor. And then she just does this. She just goes like that. I mean, and it's over.
Oh.
And it had to have been the mom, right?
Had to be. No woman.
No woman is going to be like,
would stay with that.
I could go fuck 1,000 other people right now.
Right now.
I'm not going to be with this guy who clearly has mold growing on his body. Like, I don't need
Okay.
Like that, there's no...
That dude or the dude at Comic-Con. Rook Move guy. Cowboy fan.
Oh, God.
Like that... Wait, like... Who's worse? That dude in the Barnes & Noble's worse.
No question.
Than the Comic-Con guy.
I think. Because at least Rook Move guy let the girlfriend put her head on his stomach as they were lying down.
Yeah. They had moments of a connection.
No way that guy would ever. Right? There's no way. It was unreal. Like when it hit the... Like... I can't imagine the abuse she takes when, like, the person he wanted to win the Royal Rumble doesn't win the Royal Rumble. Like, I can only imagine.
It's like, Batista!
What? It was...
Like that one year Batista won when everybody wanted Daniel Bryan to win.
Yeah.
He probably ruined whatever TV he was watching.
What would Tracy do if you're at a store with her? Hey, don't you already? Andre, I don't know. I would be dead before my hand even got that far away. Like, my arm would have been bent back and broken instantly.
Fuck,
like,
I'm trying to think of the reaction she would have.
I don't even want to.
First of all, she'd probably start laughing, thinking I was joking, and then once she realized I was serious,
You're dead. It's
I'm
over.
dead. I'm dead. It's just.
It's over. So that had to have been the mother then, right?
Yeah, no way. Only a mother could stay with that. Only something you've created could treat you that way.
And then the whole life they're together, she was like Frodo with Gollum. I have to hope he can change, right? I got to see him change. I have to hope that this guy can be okay.
Wow.
It was rough.
That poor woman.
That poor woman. Jesus.
Oh.
Man.
I hope it's his mother.
I hope it's his mom, too. And I hope she just killed him out. I hope she just stopped feeding him and he just died. Because there's no way that guy could even find a way to get into a car to go to a McDonald's.
She turns the house into a trap like in Halloween.
Yeah. The fucking cask of Amontillado. Like, I actually have season 7 of Babylon. Season 7 never existed. Oh, it's over there, it does. Season 6 is right down in this room. And then she just bricks him in. Like, oh, fuck. I mean, yeah. So there we go. Had to have been the mom.
Had to be.
And you put Zeltik same level of game as that guy. Any of these YouTubers who just drop that kind of knowledge on any sub, you put them on the same.
I don't know the Babylon, the guy at Barnes. I don't know what his level of knowledge was. I don't know if he was singly focused on one thing.
What if Zeltik is just a Brad Pitt spitting image lookalike? Still no chance.
Still no chance. Because it's not the women wanting him. I think there's a freak out there that would want Zeltik. I just don't think Zeltik can come out of the Zelda bubble to see.
Yeah. I love your videos, man. I subscribed. If you're watching, we're not It just look, we're comedians.
We're
so
just trying to figure something out.
We have to take the joke to the next
We have
level.
to see where it goes.
And apparently,
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't know what to do. You'd know what to do with it if you had a bottle and a ferry. Oh, you know how to handle that situation real quick. You could definitely. You had an empty bottle and a ferry. You are the man for that situation. You'll be the one. But we think if a Swedish bikini team shows up...
No, you pull a Dumb and Dumber, you're like, that away.
That way. Well, there we go. Well, thank you all for watching, and especially Zeltik.
Zeltik,
If
yeah.
you happen to be...
There's no way he's watching us.
Not now. He might have been a diehard. And then we'd be like, yeah, this guy can't get laid to save his life. He's like, okay, well, fuck these guys.
But I'm commenting on how
we know who's giving a thumbs down to this video. That's
Zeltik. It's how dedicated he is to Zelda. It's not that
Which I love. Keep that going. You don't need pussy. It's nothing but a
No,
headache.
it's true.
Just keep that.
It's true.
Keep that Zelda.
I wish I was single-minded on one thing.
That'd be amazing. That guy's amazing.
I'd be much more successful.
They even did a team up with like another Zelda channel to explain like a theory.
Oh, he talks with other people?
They had a theory.
Okay, well, this changes things.
They had a team up where like other Zelda savants who have.
I wonder if they get in
YouTube
Zelda
channel.
fights.
That'd be amazing.
About theories.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be? Oh,
That's what they should make the videos about.
Who wouldn't watch that?
I would
Watch
spend a weekend watching all those videos.
It'd be the best. It would be the fucking greatest. Okay. Are you kidding? Well, there we go. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like it, thumbs up, thumbs down. We're whatever.
I don't give a shit.
We're fine. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Just subscribe it, watch it, spread the word if you enjoyed it.
Spread it if you hate it. Go watch these two dicks.
Hey, and road trip coming up soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, road trip. Maybe next week.
Maybe another road trip. So please tune into the Ramble, and we love you all, and take care.
Bye.
Bye. That was good.